Hello gang, 1 second. Just getting sorted. Good evening to a lot of you. Good morning to myself and Hank. A flying Hank just came in over the couch. I'm just trying to get him sorted. Make sure he doesn't lick his paws today. Right, gang. Hello. I'm just trying to play with the audio there. It wasn't working. And my little dial thing. I've got to refine that dial. All right, gang. Today we've got a bit of Transport Fever 2ing going on. I'm going to see how long I last. I woke up this morning feeling atrocious, so we're just going to play until Ham doesn't play. Because then I'm going to try and do some recordings this afternoon as well, my time. Hello. Look at everyone in today. We've got Anna, we've got Johnny, we've got Steven's here. Hi, Steven. We've got PTL's here. Tools is in the house. Dan Zilla is here, and the BC MT Pockets is here as well. Hello, friendo, and to all the lurkers in the background as well. Hello, gang. Weed inspection. The weed inspector's here. Oh god, Dave, hello friendo. There he is, Fury. Fury, how are you, buddy? How's those cows going, friendo? Alright, we are going to, oh dearie me, we've got something I want to do today, and I want to crack on with what we're doing. Hello, Cyber's a captain. Cyber's a captain. Look out, BC. Cyber's a captain now. You're both wearing 4 pips on your collar. Thank you, Cyber. That's huge support, friendo. You want to thank BC? Got his help today? What did BC help you with? Ta-da! That's so good. Ah, Cyber's a captain. That's brilliant. Thank you, Cyber. Thank you, BC. Hello, Cyber, by the way. What I'm going to say here, that, what we're going to do, let's go to live screen. Let's go to the live screen. Make sure you do these ones. It helps the channel out. Oh, you're a bugger. Oh, BC, Cyber. Oh my god. Oh, you guys. Thank you so much. He's done it again, I know. You've broken the stream. That's it, I'm out. I might stand up for a bit, actually. I'm sitting on the stool today. I might stand up for a bit, just while this is doing this. Everybody raise up with me. Yeah. Look at all these people. Hello, Zero. Zero's in there. I don't need that. I don't think. Be about there. Oh my giddy odds. Yeah, Zero, you walked into this, alright? and you thought he was going to play your game. Like, it doesn't stop. Oh my Lanta. That's all I can say. Oh my Lanta. Thank you, friendos. Just having you guys here is more than enough. You know that? I love you all. At the moment, BC's winning that race with Cyber. No, I thank you all. Fury's got a joke in here. He's trying to, he's trying to come up the stream. It's fine. It's totally fine. Fury says, husband. Honey, the neighbor is washing the car with his son again. Wife. Poor kid. Go over there and tell him to use a sponge instead. Tell you what, whenever I'm feeling crap, you all know how to make me feel really good. Oh my gosh. Second joke? What's the second joke, Dan? Giving him a break already? No, that's it, I'm out. That's it, game's over, show's over. Holy snap and duckfish. 50 subs from you two. Cyber and BC, thank you so much, friendos. Let's crack on with the game. I'm gonna be fixing up all of this today, and here's the reason why. I'm gonna tell you why very briefly and very quickly so we can crack into it. It seems that a lot of this fuel that we're making up here, that's getting brought down to here and shipped out over to here, is finding its way back via vehicles. It's still going. Bring. It's finding its way back via trucks, all the way back. So what it does, it gets picked up here, it gets relayed over to here where you can see, then it gets relayed down to here, right? Where it then gets put back onto this train station over here, where it then gets on the Conmatch train, because it's supposed to be a Conmatch train, and delivered over to here, where it then finds its way eventually down to the port down here. So, what we're going to do instead is it's about high time that we probably fix this, this whole shenanigans we've got going on here. And what we're going to do, we're going to cut it off from about here, and we're going to feed it around into its own separate station, freight yard. Meanwhile, I've still got all the decoration for this mine to go on to make it look like a mine. And then what we're going to do is when we get this freight station, we're actually going to lead a line on a on a really low grade all the way around this mountain. Potentially we either come up here or we could just keep it flat and run it straight into here ourselves. And we might even run a second freight yard up into here where Shaftesbury is. Because then what we might do is we might get the con mats lifted and shifted from Shaftesbury up this way rather than taking them up there. So we might do away with this truck line over here, and the trains might just freight from straight out of here. So that's sort of the plan going forward. It's sort of that's sort of the plan is in my head, but I've got it, like I feel like I've got a migraine and I think my neck's sore. I think I'm getting this. I think that lump is like swollen lymph node. I think that's what it is. I think I got like some virus, like COVID. I think that's what's going on. My mum just got COVID too. So dad's given mum COVID, and he's given everyone COVID around here. And all I did was go and take the dog over there and say hello to them. So anyway, oh my gosh. Let's go, Brandon. You might be running an illegal... Pocket says I might be running an illegal logbook at the moment. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, everyone, don't tell everyone. Johnny says, and that's why Cyber is #1 and BC is #2. Oh no, Johnny. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take to a battle axe with this. We kind of need a battle plan here. Now, the premise I want to do this, right, is because a lot of this fuel's being made, we can actually get a lot of fuel down onto the deck here and sent back over to these towns here, like Rift and Hankston, who are requiring a lot more fuel. So, hence the reason why I want to get this line up and running and probably get multiple trains running around this crazy set of tracks we've got here. It would be nice to get the line to probably come down the mountain. However, that's just probably a little too far for it. However, not a bad thing. We could probably split the line and come down this way through the farmland. Nah, it's probably too much. I was going to say and pull up into here to make a bit of a freight yard, but that might be too much. Let's just crack on and get this stuff sorted out now anyway. We've got a bit of work to do, so let's get this train out of here. You can see it's running mixed anyway. So it's a thing. Right, you get out of there. Just to about there for us. Right. Let's pause there. So we've got 124. We're making good money, by the way. It's still going. Oh, congratulations to all those 50 people. You know what? I'll give you a congratulations and thank you, BC and Cyber once again. Right. This is all going. This is going. We just have to do it. I just have to do it. Once you get into it, you'll be right, Ham. I'll be right. I'll be right, Ham. I'm going to leave that there for the moment. Ring! I just keep hearing it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, what I'm going to do here is we're actually going to grade this, we're actually going to grade much like we did up here. We're going to grade the land around here just to bring that track around nicely. We're going to do the zero maneuver. Zero, that's you. It's named after you. I'm trying to incorporate the zero maneuver a lot more in my builds these days because it just looks so much better with that track laying. Now this is going to end up being a lot higher than over here. Is that necessarily bad? I don't think it is, unless that's coming down. How flat are you? It's going to be much higher, isn't it? Oh, not too much higher. Okay, I thought it would be higher. Okay, we're going to grade that and backfill it. It is a bit higher, but not too much. Alright, we're going to come all the way to here. Chew up that money a little bit, and then we're going to come to about there. Right. Give me a little bit more on that shelf. Okay, I might even chew that back a bit yet, but I might not. Right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to throw in the station right now. We're going to throw in the station right now. Anna says, I am a simple girl. I see Transport Fever. I click the stream and I click like. You get a cheer too. Steven says, yes, me too at Zero Winter. My latest map tracks are your fault. I wouldn't say fault. I'd say just right. I'd say just perfect. I'm going to bring that out there. Just grade that a little bit for me too. Okay. We're going to throw in... We're going to throw in a hefty-ish sort of freight yard. We're going to go 320. We'll change the track out ourselves. Are we going to go 4 here? Yeah, we're going to go 4 here. we're going to be running at that angly. Right, we're just going to throw it in, and nothing special. We'll configure this now. Yeah, we'll configure it now. Oh, we're gonna have a bit of weeding to do. Luckily, we've got Captain Weeding here. We've got the weed inspector. We've got Johnny, the weed inspector, and then we've got Stephen, the actual weed inspector. And if you don't get that reference, you need to hang out in the channel more. On both occasions. What did you do? Zero says, what did I do? 50 memberships. I know, Anna. It's a huge gift bomb. A huge gift from BC and from Cyber. Oh, I just dribbled on myself. Huge. We'll come back and decorate this freight station properly soon. We'll get everything working first, and then we can play with the fun stuff, making it look Gucci after. Gucci Manucci. All right, this track here. Yeah, you're coming flat. So we get you to about there, I think. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that one there. This is the zero maneuver, right? All you do is get your 2 straight bits of track, and then you put your curve on. And you get some lovely, beautiful, straight track with the curve. That's the zero maneuver. It's patented now. We've it's what it's called, zero. It's the zero maneuver. And there ain't no getting out of it. If we do go to single track over that bridge, do I want to change it? No. I want every train coming through here to squeeze into that one single narrow passage. Why? Because I don't care. Actually gonna put it there. So potentially we could have, you know, 4 trains into one. However, I believe you should probably. Is this a thing? It's a thing. That'll be right. And I'll make sure that's all retained as well. Retainia. I'll make sure that all gets retained properly. But that's pretty much how we're gonna. I don't like that one there. I'm gonna fix that bit there. I might have done myself a injustice here. Yep. Bugger on toast. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's gonna have to deal with the slight little wobble. I don't like it. I tell you what. You're not gonna like any of this. That's better. That's better. And excuse me. That's perfect. Kind of, it comes around. It just kinks out a little bit badly there, doesn't it? Needs to probably be up to this one. And then hooked up to that one like that. Right, we got there in the end. We got there in the end. You still playing Railroader? It's not turned into Train Week yet. Hang on a sec. Dog's just wondering what I was doing. Yeah, okay. Right, so we've got that. We've got that coming through there nicely now. Jog on. Why am I jogging on? Blame the real life people who decided that's how they build railways. Yeah, but we're calling it the zero maneuver. Yes, actually, my Anna, my one of my good friends from the Navy just told me about all of that. So here's the plan around here. I'm not sure. So the plan will probably be to grate all the way around here and bring the track in on a lower level. Potentially, we could have a station just here, get it back out. But I don't know what level that's going to come in at if we grate the same height all the way around. And I don't mind running trains at 2 different levels on this map. This is a fantasy map as it is. So if we go ahead and do something like this, means we carve out a lot. Could we stick to the we potentially just stick to the edge where we're grading a little less. Yeah, like that. So we're coming around like this. Right. Doesn't help that those trees are in the way. It looks like we eventually get around the same height as that, do we? If we do, I'm feeling terrible. At what height? No, it's still not high enough. It can probably come down into here. Like shoot over to that. Make a little bridge over here. So that's our height there. Right, so we could put a station in here at the same height. Okay, sure, why don't we try something like that? Yes, I'm well aware we're rinsing the budget, but as always, I don't care. We got a little bit of funniness there. Let's fix that up. Okay, so that's what we're kind of working with. We can bridge over that little gap. So I can kind of see where I'm working. I will just get my smooth again there, and we'll fix all that up later. Budget start. Actually, it was higher than that today. I think it was 124. It was 124. Right. So I think what we want to do is we want to go like that. Go that. Right. And then we're going to go like that. Go straight a little bit longer. Then we're going to go straight down there. It makes track laying a lot easier, doesn't it? That. That. Makes track laying so much easier when you just work like that, doesn't it? Heck of a lot easier. And then we're going to come into here. However, we now have to come in a way that we got to put a station in here. Now, it doesn't have to be, this one doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be that big. I still would like it to be that long. However, if we work on this premise, I don't want that one actually. Oh, yeah, okay, we will take that. I will put it as far close to... wait, wrong again. Damn. I'm just rinsing the budget here. We'll go about there. What happened to measure once, measure twice, cut once? Yeah, I'm not doing... I'm just not in the mind frame at the moment. But basically, I'm just going to take this out. Right. Right. Bridge-wise, we'll use... I like these ones, but I need to have... I need you to have some kind of... I'll have to put my own pillars under that. Right. I think that'll be fine. Like that. Sure. That's how that's going to go. And then it's got to actually head back over to there. So it might actually come off that straight there. However, that's going to be quite a gap to get over. You're going to work on something like that. And if you're going to do that, that's going to be quite a bridge. Don't know if I'm about that. We could use that one. That works. Oh, that kind of works, does it not? How do we feel about that? Bridge over gap. And that bridge actually has two nice big, it's a very nice big solid looking bridge. I'm going to take it. I don't care what you say. Looks good, Ham. Thanks, PDL. Johnny will throw a little moose symbol up shortly, no doubt. He'll throw the chocolate moose symbol up. I'm going to need to double bridge this. I don't like the curve in it, but I don't like the curve in it. Oh, I don't really want to spend the money again though, do I? We'll be fine. We can fix it up later. You know what? Let's just get the track in and I'll fix it up later. When we start getting more money again, I'm going to take this bridge and I'm going to apply this method back to it and make sure it looks up. I'm going to come off here straight and then cut in. But for now, we're just going to leave it. Okay. You've all heard me say it. I don't want to hear anyone say, you need to make it straight. Yeah, we'll do it when we got the money. That's what we'll be doing. Okay. I'm gonna have you come this. There. All right, so that is that. That is that into there. Okay. These turnaround loops make track building interesting. Do you mean in a general sense, Stephen? Like generally speaking? Is that what you're talking about? I'll probably just hook up. I do need a connection down here or something. Right. Yeah, I don't like that. So we'll probably come this way. Up to that intersection. Oh, yeah. I much prefer that, Stephen. Oh, I've got to talk to you, Stephen, because the save file with the mods that you've given me, the train still flip-flops. Even though I've got your reverse mod on there, it doesn't. So I can add my reverse mod on there and make sure the train's reversed, but I can't seem to get yours to do it. The trains are flip-flopping. I need to talk to you about it. Right. So that's pretty much that. However, we've got no connections or anything. We've got shiny riverbed texture there. That's weird. This can go, but not at the moment. We're still not done here. Because we have these con-match trains. Well, hang on, no, Ham. We're running the con-match trains all the way through, friendo. Okay. Right, well, let's get this all the way laid down here. Like that. Okay. What I'm going to do here is actually cut you like that. Herein lies the part okay. Right, so I know I've got that, but if I want these tracks to be able to head over to here, what am I doing? Well, you can... Two things. You can do that, which is... Oh, no, it's ugly. Fix it all up. Fix it all up. Okay. Fix it all up. And what we'll do is we'll try and we'll just play with this for a sec. Have a little play here. Try and work something out. So the premise will be so that's how that should be going. That way it gives the train... No, it doesn't. That gives the train the ability to switch over to there. So on the way back, the train can come back through there, or it can go that way. The train can run... No, and see if we bring a train in this way. So the trains will only run down through that one or that one. That's not a good... Which way is my up and down? I always get confused. Right is up. We're down here. Oh yeah, right is up. So, so we can go up that way, and we can come. We can't come down that way. I've got all this wrong. MGL, hello, friendo. I've been using MGL's sock treatment on Hank lately, and it's working well, MGL, just to let you know. Okay, do this again, Ham. Realistically, the only way this can work is if I do it on this. I do this. What's going on here? Yep. We're just going to do this a much simpler way. Love that much. I'll have that much track, thanks. And that much. And quite simply put, we're going to take it from here and do that. Okay, and we're just going to be done with it. We'll keep it simple, stupid. We'll just run it like that. That works for me. That works for me. Right. One way, yes. It does mean that on the way back here, yep, that's how that works. We're going to have to get your signal moved up there, but I think it'll be fine just sitting there. Right, and the same here. Yeah, I'll just tell them that. Just so there's no confusion. Next signal block here. Next signal block after the save there. Do another one here. And then we'll make this one way as well. One way, and this is all one way, one way. Right. Get it? Got it good? Yeah, MGL, we thought you might have been really busy. A positive experience? Yeah, he's all right. He's been incessantly and really badly chewing his paws lately to the point where he's limping on it. So, I mean, he's getting a bath every week at the moment. Nice, warm, massaging bath. Just keep it, because he gets really, in this weather, he gets really dry, itchy skin. So he's getting that. His blankets are getting a full washout, but he's just gnawing his paw from when we go on walks, the grass allergies he gets, or something like that. So between the cone periodically and the sock, it's working, and the cream that I have to put on his foot. Right, so if we delete this, does that line move to here? Yes, we now have the commats line that's automatically moved to there. However, we don't have the truck stop that talks to this. Okay. You don't need Tweed South. Tweed Cargo. This one. Right. However, you're going to need some kind of a turnaround to get back out. We can easily do a turnaround out here. We have land. We'd have to do it with bridges potentially. Don't know how I feel about that. Could do a nice tight bridge. Utilizing this big one. Utilizing the concrete? Sure. No, not the concrete. I don't like the concrete. Now here, to avoid getting that big monstrosity, what I might go ahead here and do is put that there, and I'm just going to take this bit of land and bring it out here. Just to avoid too much bridge. And then we're simply going to say, hey, maybe this one we do use that. We could use that one. Use that one. Like that. Okay. Hey Sim. Any advice to make maps look a little more realistic? The looks. I think with the looks is, I think for realistic, I mean, I don't make my, this is a fantasy map, so this is not a really good example, this map. For realism, I think when you, if you're designing the maps, if that's what you mean, designing the maps, it would probably keep mountains and hills not as big as you think. Like this is extreme. You wouldn't have mountains and hills like this in the real world. Or you would have some mountains, but you wouldn't use them to build on. So I think keeping things realistic, not having curves in your canyons, not having curves in your water like this, more so you have estuaries and waterways, a bit like that. Yeah, it's hard to it's just practice, I think. I think it's more just practice, Sim. It's quite off scale. Are you importing that the map area that you want into the game? Is that how you're doing it? And that's all wobbly woo. I hate that. I don't care what it's going to cost. We're rebuilding that. Is that a straighter drive over there? That's straighter. That's better. Much better. To the point where I want to use that bridge over here, but I'll hold off for that one as well. Okay. So that's that taken care of. We have to now get a road from here. I also think when you're building and stuff, think about like, I think the best thing you can do, Sim, is probably think about places you've been in the world or where you've traveled and just think, okay, I want to replicate that, and just try and use your mind that way a little bit. Like, okay, I remember seeing this like that and it looked like this, and maybe I can try this and that, and just sort of play around with it. I think that's the best idea. Google helps if you Google things. Like when I was, when I put this church in, I tried to think of like churches that I've seen or been around and the grounds they would have and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things like that. Like just think about places you've been or seen. But this map's not a very good example of realism because this is supposed to be a semi-realistic fantasy map. So it doesn't really lend itself to realism that much, this one. Because it's a realm of in-between. So that's why. That's the thing, okay? We're going to get rid of all those roads. The old roads are out. They're in my way. New roads are in. Can I just get you straight up that like that? I can. I will. Does that talk to that? That talks to that. No friggin' way, man. Okay. Cool. However, that's not going to matter at the moment. All it means is we can now get ad station. What's this? Burger Hill. Ah, yeah, you're not a thing anymore. Yeah, that's better. There we go. You've decided to do it on your own. How lovely. However, this here, manage the line. You still need to reverse up into there. So after Huntsman, for the moment, until we get this sorted, this is all going to get a rework as well. Because I really am thinking about somehow we're going to get this train down into our... Means we're going to have to do a lot of bulldozing through here. But somehow, or potentially the train might even run under that section there. But getting a freight train down into the yard over here might be a thing. That's a future ham problem. Hey, Leandro, how are we, friendo? Yeah, so what you're trying to do is you're trying to fill in those country sort of gaps to make it more realistic. I totally get that. And here's the thing: you're kind of limited with the map, with the game you've got as well, like with the resources you've got. I'd suggest maybe trying to look at mods, different trees. You could probably get different brushes. Like here's the thing about brushes: paint brushes can add a lot of texture. Let's take this area over here. So just coming through this, no, let's not take that. Let's take this area here. You can see we've added some different texture to the actual, with these brushes just here. So you can actually put in some like flowery stuff, you know, like wild flowers, wild weeds and stuff, right, around the area, just to add that sort of, instead of that flat grass texture that you get, you can add that kind of just that wild flowers stuff in big open fields and stuff. So things like that might help. That brush set is a really good one. Ingo's Topashiwi's 2. Right. Ingo does really good stuff. Ingos. Right. Don't know if I pronounce it correctly. I never know if I pronounce anything correctly, so I don't. If I don't, I apologize, but it is what it is. But you get what I mean? So things like that. Brushes can really help lift, and it's just such a simple little thing to throw a brush texture on. And it's an easy way to cover a big, broad area to make something look a little more realistic. That'll be an option going forward. Right. Yeah, Zero, that'd be good. Yeah, put some up on the Zero does some really good stuff. Put some up on the Discord for them. Yeah, I doubt you're going to get a full Argentina map unless you use a Mega Melaniac, whatever it is. Right, so we've got that. Let me just. Sorry, team, I'm struggling a bit. Okay, and we've got this station out here. What I need to do is run a. Biggest cargoers. Can I run a three bopper? Kind of. Get that in. Just for the moment. I could probably run one out the back here too. I also have to clean up that. I'll get to that soon. I'll do the decorative stuff soon. We want to get that stuff functioning correctly. So down here we've got the combats being moved from here. Instead, we want to move those combats now. So these guys here bring this stone down. Are probably going to do, they're going to come down, drop off the stone, and come back and drop off that stone there. It means a longer distance for those combat trains to run. Not so bothered with that. Oh, you're off MT? See you, Pockets. No worries, friendo. Have a good rest. Gang, I'm feeling terrible. I'm struggling. I can't even think straight. Can't even think straight. I wanted to get so much done today too. Okay. Just sit down for a sec. I need to figure out here if I'm gonna keep the combats at this end or if I'm gonna make them go on an extra long trip. If we do, it's not so bad because we can put better trains on there now. Right? So we can get better trains. The other thing is we're gonna need a connection down here. We are going to need to be able to connect these lines up, aren't we? Is there a way I can get these talking to each other? Not without a little bit of work. Oh, MGL, I've just been standing up that whole stream. I need to sit down for a sec. Yeah. I might have to go. I'm due to see the doctor next week. I might have to see if there's an earlier appointment. But I can't, if I've been given COVID from the rents, and I can't go and see my doctor because I can't give him COVID because he's you know, recovering from all his cancer stuff still, which is an odd thing to be a GP working in a place full of sick people where you're recovering from your cancer and everything. So you probably need a little bit more time. I need to potentially get these two rails talking to each other. Now, whether that be through a, I think it's got to be down here. In fact, it could be just here. Open the game. Is there a way we can... I don't really want to build you in there. That's kind of what I was hoping for, but that road is the road needs to go for the moment. Roads can always be put back in later. Okay, it's not really happening there. So can we get you coming off? That. You have a slight downhill there. That's not bad. I don't like this bridge, by the way. I think I want to spend the money and put the silver one in. I think I like this one more. Yeah, I think I prefer that bridge. Yep. Just a casual 6. And that defeat in there. It makes me want to redo this whole bridge now, which I'm going to. I hate it. I'm going to spend the money and do it. Right, the cool thing is we can just parallel straight off this one. Right, so we can come like that. Basically like that. We might, can we actually join these bridges? We could join these bridges and then that saves me having to do that. And that's brilliant. Now, should we actually do this? Where we have the this is probably making me a bit happier about this whole section. We don't need to double track that, do we? I mean, we could double track it. Go on, just double track it. Okay. We will double track it. And then we'll be done with it, which is fine. Okay. Yep, that works for me. What's this? Johnny's feeling fantastic and soon he's going to be feeling a lot better. You won't spend the money on good stuff, but decorating the wallet is open. Oh, this is not decorating, Johnny. This is for functionality. I'd happily spend money on the decorations, but this is definitely for functionality. What I was trying to do here is get the I'm trying to get these two rails talking to each other, the up one and the down one. Now they have a connection. Not a brilliant one, but they have one. Here's the thing, that's a one-way too, which kind of sucks. you would need to you'd also need to have one heading out over there. That's getting a little bit too much. I'll think about that soon, but at least we can get, the main thing is we can get a connection sort of thing there going. Let's see if we can feed this road back up here somehow as well. Probably don't need to be like that. There's no bridge pillar. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, okay, there is. My bad. Well, there's nothing to say we can't have one straight up the back here, is there? And then we could probably put some buildings on there. No? That. Something like that. Anyway, you know? You can hit start, get your engineering degree, and it'll still be loading. It's not a very big map though. This is a medium-sized map, I think, as well. So the map's not huge. And another key thing I like to do is, graphics-wise, I like to keep my geometry at medium all the time. Geometry at medium really helps out because it's not trying to load in everything. See that fog you've got up here? If you take that geometry off and set it to high, right, the game has to render in so much more. And so if you're working on a large map, even though it still works fine with that amount, it is a medium one. But yeah, the game works fine on this one, but bigger maps, it would start to lag and stuff. It's just a function of the game, realistically. I like to keep it at medium though. Less stress on everything. Makes no difference really for the view. When you're working down this close all the time, it kind of makes no difference. I think I'm going to rework this whole section here so it all talks a lot better. For the moment, everything should be business as usual. Let's do a little track ride. These trains are going to get a switch out too. We're going to put some beefier trains on there. But for the moment, these trains should be... Yeah, look at that. We're starting to get commats on the deck here. Perfect. So that's still business as usual, which is good. We haven't broken that at the moment. Just while we can go back to saving a little bit of money. Let's do a track ride along. I'll be back in a sec, team. I'll be back in a sec. Enjoy the track ride along while I just try and see if I can freshen myself up and feel a bit better. All right, gang. How's the track ride going? Doing a save. I did put the audio down. Back up, hey? I want to ride the train back into that new section. Oh, Armour 3 has a similar issue with the haze thing. Is that what you, is that, we'll go 2 times. Is that just that fog of war sort of thing, just to sort of, make sure it doesn't, you know, so it runs a bit better? Is that what they do? So you can either have more view, less view, so it runs better? Is that what they do? Because that's essentially all it is. All it is, hey, you can have this, extend it out further, and it will look amazing at the distance if your PC can run it. But if your PC can't run it, put that fog closer, and your PC will run all right. Wonder if that's what they do it for. I can't hear anything. Can you guys hear anything? Odd that I'm not getting any sound here. There we go, I'm getting sound now. I'm just not getting sound. Oh, that'll be why. My speaker wasn't on. My speaker wasn't on. What have we done here? This is an old line. We're just sort of trying to upgrade stuff and bring the lines into the future a little bit. No sound now. There should be sound. There should definitely be sound. It's quieter when you ride on board than it is off board. I just want to check this new section through here. There's weeds in the track. Oh, there's going to be weeds everywhere around here. We have to clean that up. Stephen's not going to be happy with that. I might have to fix this track up coming down through here as well. It's a bit wobbly woo over the old bridge. Over the old bridge. Into the new station. All these weeds. Sunny stays always good. Right, now we should spin off here. Okay, that's working. Nice. These 10-wheelers definitely need to be updated though. Okay, that works a treat. Over the old truss bridge. You gotta trust that it works. Yeah, so this section of track up here needs a bit of work. Needs a bit of work through there. Get to that later. But look, good to see that's working. We need to now, because here's the thing. This fuel here is getting sent over to here, to get sent to there, to get sent to there, to just be put there. When they're like that close, we could literally just send a vehicle down to take it down there. So that's what we kind of want to do. I'm going to be setting up another line, which means we're going to have to rejig all of this. So this was the sort of second half of... This is the second half of what I wanted to do today, was get all this rebuilt. To take on more trains coming through here, and for transportation and offloading of goods, especially down to the port, that we're going to have to be putting in a bigger and better port. So I have to make the decision if I'm going to extend that line to travel down and then swing back around through all the farmlands down here and come into the station there before heading back up. It's a long way to go, especially if we're going to be running trains from all the way here, which I don't think we are. That realistically is just for extra stuff that we're going to be doing down there, unless we send the Commats one up there. I did have I've got a lot of reason for that happening. We've got food trains and everything that'll have to go up there and stuff. So, yeah. How's our airport doing? Oh my. I've got 2 planes on there. Let's get another 2. Look at these people standing out here on the deck. I think we can get new planes, can we too? Oh yeah, we can, but we don't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can, but the other planes don't. You think thick vegetation is just muffling the noise? I think team. I think I'm gonna call it there, everyone. I'm sorry that it's only an hour and 20 stream. I'm feeling horrible. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I want to try and get some recordings done today too, so I can get some stuff out to everyone. I do apologize. Second. Yeah, I do apologize. I hope everyone's. Well, I think we'll continue. I think what we'll do is I'll line up Transport Fever 2 again for tomorrow. Either Transport Fever 2 or Kingdom Come Deliverance, because we need to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I started struggling last. I don't know if anyone was there for. Well, a few of you were there for for Kingdom Come last night, and I just hit a wall, and I was just like, I can't do this. And then this morning it's been even worse. Would more members help, says PC. PC, you've done more than enough. You and Cyber. Also, Cyber, thanks for becoming a permanent member. And thank you to BC and Cyber for those 50 gift bombs and all those people that got a gift membership today. Congratulations. We'll be back. I'm going to try and make sure I can get a recording out for this evening my time. So tomorrow morning your time. I'll see how I'm feeling today. Otherwise, Transport Fever 2 tomorrow and KCD as well. And hopefully I'm feeling a bit better tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. I'm so sorry it's only an hour and 20 today. Get out of here.